Learn English through story. The Tale of the Unseen Burden. In a small village nestled among rolling hills and ancient trees, lived a man named Arjun. He was well respected in his community for his wisdom and hard work. Arjun had a unique talent. He could lift any object, no matter how heavy, and carry it without breaking a sweat. From boulders to entire trees, there was nothing he couldn't move. The villagers often sought his help for various tasks, and Arjun would always oblige with a smile. Despite his impressive physical strength, Arjun was a humble man who lived a simple life. He believed in the power of hard work and self-reliance. His only vice was his pride in his strength, a pride that slowly grew unchecked over the years. Arjun's confidence in his abilities became so great that he began to believe he was invincible, that there was no burden too heavy for him to bear. One day, as Arjun was returning from the forest after gathering wood, he encountered an old woman sitting by the side of the road. She was frail, her back bent with age, and she carried a small bundle on her lap. The woman looked up at Arjun and said, "Kind sir, could you please help me carry this bundle to my home? It is not far, but I am too weak to carry it myself." Arjun looked at the bundle. It was small, almost insignificant compared to the weights he was used to lifting. He smiled kindly at the old woman and said, "Of course, mother. It is a small thing for me to do." The old woman handed him the bundle, and Arjun, confident as ever, took it into his arms. But as soon as he lifted the bundle, he was struck by an overwhelming sense of heaviness. The bundle, though small and unassuming, felt as though it weighed more than anything he had ever carried before. Arjun's knees buckled under the weight, and he struggled to stay on his feet. He was shocked. How could such a small bundle be so heavy? Determined not to be defeated, he gritted his teeth and took a step forward. Each step was a battle, and soon, sweat was pouring down his face. His muscles strained, and his back ached under the immense weight. After what felt like an eternity, Arjun finally reached the old woman's home, a small hut on the outskirts of the village. He placed the bundle down on the ground and collapsed beside it, utterly exhausted. The old woman, who had walked beside him with surprising ease, smiled gently at him. "Thank you, kind sir," she said softly. "You have done me a great service." Arjun looked at her in disbelief. What is in that bundle?" he gasped. "It was heavier than anything I've ever carried." The old woman's eyes sparkled with a wisdom that belied her age. "This bundle," she began, "is filled with the burdens of life. It contains the weight of sorrow, loss, regret, and unfulfilled dreams. It is the heaviness of guilt and the pain of love unreturned. These are the things that weigh down the soul, far more than any physical burden." Arjun stared at her, the realization slowly dawning upon him. His strength, which had always been his greatest pride, was useless against the intangible burdens that people carry in their hearts and minds. He had spent his life lifting physical weights, but he had never considered the emotional and psychological loads that others might be struggling with. The old woman continued, "You see, Arjun, everyone carries a burden, though it may not be visible to others. Some burdens are light, while others are so heavy that they can break a person's spirit. You have great physical strength, but true strength lies in understanding and helping others with the burdens they carry in their hearts." Arjun, humbled by her words, nodded slowly. "You are right, mother. I have been blind to the real weights that people bear. I have only focused on what I can see and lift, but I have neglected the unseen burdens that can be far more challenging to carry." The old woman placed a gentle hand on his shoulder. "It is not too late to change, Arjun. Use your strength not just to lift the burdens of the body, but also to ease the burdens of the soul. Listen to others, offer a kind word, and be there for those who are struggling. That is where true strength lies. Arjun returned to his village with a renewed sense of purpose. He still helped his neighbors with their physical tasks, but he also made an effort to listen to their problems, offer support, and be a source of comfort. He realized that while physical strength could move mountains, it was compassion, understanding, and empathy that truly lightened the heaviest of burdens. As the years passed, Arjun became known not just for his physical strength, but for his kindness and wisdom. People came to him not just for help with heavy loads, but also for advice and comfort in times of need. Arjun had learned that the greatest burden a person could carry was often invisible, and that the greatest strength was found in helping others carry their unseen burdens. In time, Arjun became a symbol of true strength in the village. His story was told to children and adults alike, a reminder that while physical strength is important, the ability to understand and share in the burdens of others is what makes a person truly strong. And so, Arjun lived the rest of his days with a heart as strong as his body, lifting the spirits of all who crossed his path. I hope you enjoyed the story. If you enjoyed, then please like and share this video, and don't forget to subscribe our YouTube channel. Thank you for watching.